Okay, this is Danny Wagner again. Here's Rick Becker's tribute photo book. And he signed it nicely for me. He signed this actually on his day he got his star on the Walk of Fame. So let's go through Rick Becker's book. Of course, when Rick saw this, he just loved it. I gave everybody their book. Rick Becker, Dick Smith, and Rob Bottin. And they all loved their book. And so did everybody on their crew. They all want a copy. And I don't know if that's going to be possible. But that's some beautiful work here. Of course, you know, everybody who's working for Rick at the time, it's their sculpture, their makeup, whatever. This is a tribute of their work too. But I call it Rick Becker because it's, you know, it's his shop. Planet of the Apes. Men in Black 2 and Men in Black. It's Mighty Joe Young. Grinch. Nutty Professor. The Grinch. It's Life. The Ring. And this is Hollywood. Japanese, from a Japanese book on Halloween. So some of these aren't movies. This is a very rare Japanese book of Gremlins 2. Really, really cool photos on that. That's more of the Japanese making of Gremlins 2 book. Try to put as much stuff as I can in this that I have of Rick Becker. And it's Norman Carlo sculpting the elephant sculpture. Awesome. It's just amazing. I see these pictures and it, you know, I'm lucky I got into the business when I did, but even these guys work, Steve Wang, everybody inspired me so much. I'm glad I actually made it myself. That's the front cover of the making of. Although when I was so young, I actually started at ILM when I was about 20 years old. And heck, you know, it was hard to get in there, so I stayed there as long as I could. Why not? So I did a little bit of everything. And then I got to do makeup too, and I started doing more makeup there. Unfortunately, it's gone now. Here's Gremlins. So I moved to LA. But enough talking about my life. Let's talk about this beautiful Rick Becker tribute book. It's a Life. These are frame grabs of making of Harry and Henderson's. It's Rick Becker when he got his Academy Award for Harry and Henderson's. He well deserved. Thriller. That Thriller book that came out, it was just amazing. I'm glad it did. I got some pages from that too. This is from still grabs from the video. And I think some pictures of the Japanese book that came out. That's a very famous sculpture of Thriller. I loved when it was in Cinefx. The very famous black and white shot of Rick Becker holding an Academy Award for the American Wolf in London. Cool. I just get excited seeing this stuff. Still do. It's never going to end. Still have a true passion. I'm sure everybody feels that way. These are all very famous Cinefx shots. And that's what I love. A mixture of Cinefx shots, laser disc shots, and frame grabs from a laser disc too. So it's all different sources. Same page. American Wolf in London again. Beautiful work. I love the shot. Very rare. Rick Becker and Steve Johnson. This is, I think, a Japanese book. Chango head. Amazing. I love that body. That's amazing. The whole transformation is so cool. The history of it. The back. Chango back. The American Wolf in London shots were pretty hard to find here and there. A lot of Hollywood book poster had some really good shots. But, you know, Fangoria and everything else had some good shots too. But, Back in the 80s, man, the Japanese books were so rare. They had photos that we never seen before. Googled over them. King Kong, Sydney. Skin. So this is going backwards, so it's all new to old. Sydney, Greystoke. God, I love Greystoke. Those apes are just amazing. Greystoke. A very rare shot of Rick holding up a Greystoke head in a convention. I love that shot. That's from Fangoria. Cinefex. I love that shot too. I love this shot. Rick sculpting that chimpanzee head. Of course, him doing other sculptures. The famous front cover of Cinefex. And all the different apes he did. Not all of them, but some of them. And that's a Japanese page. The amazing baby from Starman. Oop. I want to skip a page. Can't do that. Videodrome. The Funhouse. Videodrome. Oh, it's Emperor from Empire. Yep. The famous Night Skies alien. That one was found in the DVD of Men in Black 2. The famous article and shots and the famous picture of the actual sculpture that Rick finally posted on his Twitter page. I was so happy. I will post my tribute to the Night Skies alien soon. This is the famous troll, 1980s troll sculpture. Everybody totally loves, and I love too. Getting out of breath because there's so many page turning on this. God, I love that. These photos. Brings tear to my eyes. All these memories. The Incredible Melting Man. Very famous shot. All of them. There's a nice shot too. Him on set. That one was nice. That's where I sculpted my tributes from the Cineplex page. I think number 14. Issue 14. Shows all the stages. Amazing. King Kong. And It's Alive. I love this baby. It's awesome. Okay, now to the end. Schlock. Okay, so this is the very young, early Rick Baker shots. But just an amazing makeups. I love those blockhead makeups. Sherlock. New Sherlock. And him with Dick Smith. Okay, and the beginning opening of that. And me and Rick Baker. So, that's a tribute book of Rick Baker. Thank you for watching.